The University of Virginia has released a new study about how violent video games and movies can have a negative impact on children and teens. The study released suggests that these forms of entertainment can have a worse effect than once thought. The children studied in the test appeared to become violent towards others and themselves. This behavior resulted in self-harm, harm to surrounding children, and even cannibalism.
Through our study, we have proven beyond a doubt that violent video games and movies have a very negative effect on children's behavior. We put our test subjects through a series of routine tests and observed astonishing results. The first test consisted of having teens and children in our test play violent video games such as Assassin's Creed and Call of Duty. Then, we locked them in a comfortable environment and deprived them of food for 1 week. We found that once innocent children turned into cannibalistic monsters. We calculated that 73% of children tried or was successful in eating their fellow playmates.
This is a horrifying statistic that demonstrates the true malice of these games. Our second test proved equally shocking. We showed 11 to 15-year-olds the movie Saw, and they had a sack placed over their head and were driven around the campus before being led down into a basement, which was then locked. We found that when we imitated Jigsaw's voice and told the test subjects to cut off their pointer finger, 57% actually did it. Self-mutilation is a common symptom of depression. This proves that violent movies and video games can convince a child to harm others and cause children to become depressed.
We have also studied older cases and found that a shocking 92% of all known psychopaths have seen a horror movie in their lifetime, and 70% have played a video game that involved some mild violence. This irrefutable evidence that media violence can have a terrible effect on children, but media is not the only thing to avoid. We found that 98% of all criminals had eaten meat in their lives. If children participate in any of the same activities that criminals have over the course of their lives, such as eating meat, they definitely will become criminals. We need to protect our children from anything that involves killing or death, because it has been shown in countless studies that the more something is in your life, the more you will think about it. Murder and death should stay out of a child's life entirely. Threats are all around us. Even something such as the movie Marley and Me can promote the euthanization of animals, which can lead to evil thoughts, such as euthanization of humans. Children should not be confronted with such gruesome thoughts, so we can prevent future violence from occurring. Our research is so powerful, we found that 9 out of 10 doctors support us. Our tests are so viable, most of these doctors aren't even psychologists. We found that plastic surgeons, dentists, and ophthalmologists all support our research without even being familiar with the field of child psychology.
Wow. I have to say, this powerful information will definitely be considered in my house the next time we watch a movie, and I hope it will be considered by you too. Entertainment considered suitable for children by the University of Virginia include Teletubbies, Blue's Clues, and cardboard boxes. Spread awareness of children who are potentially volatile, and maybe we can put this epidemic to an end. Next up, we have relationship therapists that suggest 100% of divorce begins with marriage. Stay tuned!